Now we got to make a left turn here, not here because we can't make a left turn into someone's driveway. This is about 1.5 pounds of the beef dino ribs. And then meet everyone on both sides. You cannot make this up. Everyone, welcome back into the channel. AutopilotEats here. Y'all, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate y'all as always. Everyone, we got our next destination up here in terms of where we're going. So let's do it. I'm ready. Tron's ready. I hope you all are ready too. Man, let's do this thing, man. I think this is, I always say this, but I really think this one is going to be good. Everyone kind of parked here at the shoulder, and FSD is ready to rock and roll. It pulls off here from the little curb there, and then we get this thing going. Now, everyone, destination that we got to get to is called J.Bones Barbecue in Westfield, New Jersey. That's where we got to get to today and see how good this thing is. Now we have a stop sign here. Got to make the left turn here. Turn off all the wipers there. And everyone, there is no one out here. And oh my goodness, I got to press the accelerator here, everyone, because FSD is playing around and it's still playing around. And look, what the mess. And it's still playing around and still had to press the accelerator twice on that just to get it going. Now, everyone, there's still some snow out here and my cameras aren't as cleaned as I would like it to, because it was literally just snowing again this morning for briefly, even though it don't look like it. So almost made it seem like everyone, why would I wash my car knowing it was going to snow? But hopefully everyone, when I jump off of here, my car will be clean. Now we got to go straight through this here, the stop sign here, and there's no one out here. Okay, so FSD pulls that one here. Now, everyone, I got to talk about this destination in terms of why am I going here? What do they serve? The reviews on this place. And then, of course, we got to get into, as always, everyone, some Tesla news. And we only got 17 minutes to do it. So let's see, everyone, how we can do this. Now, why did I choose this place? Oh, dang. Actually, everyone, let me hold on to that thought, because we got a big stop sign up here coming. And this car is coming from both sides on this thing here. Now we got to make the left turn here. Let's see how FSD finagles this one here. Got a couple cars coming on the right. Oh, and this car was turning here, which I'm glad this person turned out a little bit more, because I've seen some people turn it too close. So that's nice. Got a car that's coming to the left here. And then after this car right here, we should be good. Okay, now we're good. Perfect. Okay, so everyone, I've been meaning to go to J.Bones Barbecue for a while now. I seen it on TikTok. One of my friends on TikTok did a video on it, and I was looking at this thing, and I'm like, oh wow, that thing actually looks good. And for it to be in Westfield is kind of surprising to me. Not saying that Westfield doesn't have good places to eat, because it does, but for a barbecue place, it's very, very a specific place to be in Westfield, because I just wouldn't expect it to be there. So when I saw the video and I saw the photos of it, I was like, man, this place actually looks good. I don't know why people haven't been talking about this place even more. So maybe it's not like they opened I don't know, this year or something. They've been open for a while. So I'm curious to know what is holding people back from going to this place, especially if the food looks great. If it looks good, what are we talking about then? So yeah, I got to see, everyone, how good this actually place is, because everyone, I've told you all about this, but I've seen videos and photos of places that look good. And then when you get there, you're like, man, when you taste that food, it's not the same thing, unfortunately. Now, we got to go straight through it here, everyone. And there's no one out here, and we got to press the accelerator here, everyone, even though there's a family right here that is on the sidewalk there. So FSD should have been fine with that, but I don't know if it was reading that they was maybe crossing or something. But okay, so yeah, I gotta see, everyone, how good it is. I'll give you my honest thoughts, as always, everyone. I always try to give you all my honest thoughts. When I say, everyone, something tastes good, I believe fully that it tastes good. And if it don't taste good, I'm gonna be like, it's okay. That's just how I feel, and that's usually what's gonna happen. Now we gotta make a left turn here, not here, because we can't make a left turn into someone's driveway, but we can make a left turn here, which makes sense. I guess the GPS there is not reading it accurately, and now FSD is going awfully slow down this two-way lane here, which, again, I don't know why it's going so slow. There's no one out here. Let me give it a little bit of accelerator here, everyone. Okay, so now it punches it up there, which is supposed to happen. Like if it's 25, can we go at least 20, 25? Like that'd be great. Now at the stop sign here, everyone, we got to make the right turn here. And let's see how we make this right turn here. FSD is, yeah, it's definitely a little bit slow here. Got a car here on the left, and it's creeping out there. And we got another car right here on the left, and we got two more cars on the left here that we got to wait till we pass, and then we can go, and then which we do. Okay, that's good. Okay, so everyone, so what do they serve? So of course they serve some barbecue, of course, but today, everyone, it's a Sunday special, and I have to get everyone the beef dino ribs, which I have never heard of, and I've never tried them. But when I saw the video, I was like, what? That's a thing? But yeah, everyone, it's a thing. Who would have thought? So these beef dino ribs are supposed to be gigantic, and it's because they have meat on both sides of the bone, which is nice, everyone, because usually when you get like pork ribs or you get barbecue ribs, usually there's only really edible meat on one side of it, and the other side is just the bone. You can pull some skin off of that and everything like that. But to have meat on both sides of the bone is just going to be, man, I hope it does also fall off the bone, but it doesn't have to necessarily fall off the bone. I just hope it's like tender enough. And it's crazy, everyone, because this thing costs $32 per pound. And I don't know how many like ribs I'm going to be able to get for $32, but I might have to get a little bit more because, but then again, everyone, I don't want to, you know what my problem is, everyone, is that I don't want to spend too much money. And then the ribs don't be that good. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all done that before? Like seriously, where like you spend money and you're like, oh shit, why did I buy so much of this? And I thought it was gonna be great for what I've heard and what I've seen. And then you taste it, you're like, oh man, wasted money. Okay, not that you wasted your money, but you're like, man, I thought this was gonna be, your expectation didn't meet what you thought it was gonna be. So I hope it don't meet the expectation though. That's my concern. Outside the beef dino ribs, everyone, the other thing I'm probably going to get is the smoked thin fried wings, and then also the brisket burnt ends. Like every barbecue place, I feel like you have to try the brisket at least. Like that's what determines to me if the barbecue place is like that legit. Like if your brisket is on point, then that means like you're on point. Your barbecue is on point. But everyone, I'm telling you, I have yet to find like a true barbecue place. Like there's been places that I've been to in Jersey that have done brisket, that have done ribs, but that's not something that they specialize in per se. When you call yourself a barbecue place, like that's when the expectation for me kind of goes up one notch, because now I'm expecting you, if you specialize in this, then that means you know the ins and out of this. You know how long you're supposed to cook it for, how you're supposed to season it up and do all these things. So like, that's probably why my expectation is a little bit high. But everyone, I've checked on Google and they got about 4.4 stars, 144 reviews. But again, I don't know why there's only 144 people that have reviewed this place. Like, I'm kind of confused about that in terms of like 144 people. It is not like the place has been open like for the past couple months. I feel like it's been at least maybe a couple years, maybe I'm missing it. But yeah, it's just interesting. I don't know. Now we're going a little bit slow here. I got to press the accelerator here, everyone, because we can't go slow here through this little street here in Cranford, because this is bad, and of course we don't make the light there. Now we gotta talk about some Tesla news, because there's definitely been some few recent things that have definitely popped up here on Tesla's radar. The first one here, everyone, and many of you are already familiar with this if you've been on the channel kind of watching, is the Cybertruck, everyone. So you remember they released the Cybertruck, a new version of it. So they got rid of the rear-wheel drive version and introduced like a all-wheel drive version of the Cybertruck, but they didn't remove the things that people actually wanted, which were removed from the rear-wheel drive, and the price was starting at $59,990. The only thing about that $59,990, everyone, is that Elon mentioned on X that the price was only going to last for 10 days. You know what's interesting about that, everyone? I won't say this is the first time he wasn't lying, but man, was he not lying on this one here, because the price jumped, everyone, 10K more. So now it starts at $69,990. Everyone, even though the Cybertruck is an all-wheel drive version of it, for $69,990, no one wants to buy it now. Not even close now at this point. $59,990, everyone. That sounds much more attainable for a good amount of people compared to $69,990. Everyone, if you think about it, like, why not get the Rivian? If you're gonna pay $69,990, you might as well just pay up a little bit more to get the Rivian. But maybe Tesla is trying to market it at the $69,990 to maybe steer people from buying the Rivian, because they're like, oh, it's a Tesla, it's all-wheel drive, and it has a little bit more range than per se if I bought a Rivian at that same price. But when I said this before, I think it was so slick of Tesla to say, hey, we're going to introduce this price, but for only 10 days. Like, it's just like, come on, man. Like, how is anyone supposed to get up that money to pay the down payment and then also pay for, if that's the car, like if they wanted that and they were been waiting for something, like 10 days, just like, it doesn't give people enough time. So it's like, I wonder, everyone, and I hope that they release the statistics here, everyone, about how many people actually bought that thing in those 10 days. I hope they do. Now I gotta press the accelerator here, everyone, because this car is definitely parked. They're definitely kind of clear out of our path so we can keep it moving. So I hope they do, because I wonder how many people it was. Like, did they see a boost in like numbers, or was it kind of just like the same kind of like interest? I hope they do, but they're probably not. Or maybe they might talk about it at the earnings call or something. The next earnings call that's going to be coming up at some point. But I'm curious. I'm going to be curious. The only last bit of Tesla news, everyone, is that Tesla finally released, everyone, or what I should say, probably updated the manual, everyone, to include discussions about supercharging. So now it says specifically, supercharging is like, you want to save that for road trips or long drives. And you want to prioritize level 1 and level 2 charging, such as the Tesla wall connector or other sort of wall outlets, or the mobile connector, even though that's not really something that you want to do all the time. But they do suggest level 1 and level 2, everyone, compared to supercharging. And also mentioning, of course, they already talked about that already, but charging up to 80%, but not leaving it charged either at the 0%, being on those charge levels at 0%, or 100% for long periods of time, just to maximize the battery. Now, I'm glad they actually did that, to put that in the manual, because people were confused about what to do. Me personally, everyone, I supercharge like very, very, like, not even like, it's not even taking up like not even 10% of how many times I have to charge. Like, I'm using the level 2 charger, which is the Tesla wall connector, because I know that's more better longevity on the battery, because of the fact that it doesn't warm the battery so much so to get this fast charge as you see with the superchargers. So I'm glad Tesla kind of updated the manual here to make it more clear. Yeah, so they've made it clear, everyone. Like, I think that's a good thing because you want to make sure, like, if you're releasing something, let's stop being so convoluted with it and just tell people what the situation is. Like, and don't leave it up to us to determine, oh, maybe we should charge only to 80% or 85 or 90. Maybe we shouldn't leave it more so at 0% for too long or 100% too long. Especially, everyone, if you have the version of the battery, especially if you have the all-wheel drive versions, everyone, you got to be mindful of that battery there. Now, we're making a left turn here, and we are behind this white car in front. And then this car goes, and then we're not going to go, even though we have plenty of time to go there. Now, we should go after this red car, which we do. And now we got to make this right turn here. Oh, man, everyone, oh, man. Let's see how this thing does it here, even though, okay, that's fine. Okay, got into the right turn lane, and then definitely made the roundabout clear there. And now we got to stop red light here up top. Okay, gotta press the accelerator here, everyone, because I think FSD probably realized, and maybe hope not, that the person on the bicycle wasn't gonna come out there on the green light. So thankfully we're good. So, but I had to give it a little bit of gas to be like, give it some confidence and say you're good to go. So yeah, I'm glad about that, everyone. I really am. Like, and you hear a lot of people that will say like, oh, charge 60%, 70%, 50%. But everyone, I've always said this: Tesla's warranty on the battery is pretty good. So if anything, like, I wouldn't even get so wrapped up into like what to charge to, how much to charge to, and so on, because the battery is going to do the battery, and that's not something that you should be concerned about. It's more so about driving that car till the wheels fall off, if that's something that you want to do. Now we're getting up here to it, and man, don't tell me I passed this thing multiple times. Now we got to make the left turn here that's coming up into the parking lot, and FSD is definitely a little bit interested. Oh, okay, got the car here. Now we pull it into the left here, and we slowly are cruising in there, which I don't mind because of the fact that, okay, everyone, let me find a part, and then I'll see y'all soon. Everyone, welcome back into the channel. AutopilotEats here. Y'all, I picked up a bunch of items, 3 items here, everyone. First things first, everyone. Let's not even waste any time here. I picked up, everyone, the brisket burnt ends. It is drizzled in this little kind of a sauce there, which looks really good. And you can pull it off, everyone, and tell that this thing has a nice barbecue flavor on it. It looks juicy, it looks tender to me. And it's also got the burnt ends on there with some black pepper. You can't make it up. Let's taste it and see. It's definitely got a hint of sweetness in it, which I actually like. The hint of sweetness in this actually kills it. And it's definitely falling apart here and melting in your mouth when you try it there. I have to say, yeah, you don't need no other sauce on this, everyone. This right here is on the fire. Woo. Yeah, this thing is juicy. I like it here, no doubt. Everyone, let's move on now, everyone, to the smoked, then air-fried wings. Now, I like the texture on this. It has a nice brownness to it with some salt that you can see on there, which is nice. I like that. This thing's got a nice crunch to it, everyone. These are wings, everyone. Some might say they're dry, but I actually like wings like this, everyone, because I like it when it's crunchy and I like these wings when it's crunchy. Man, oh man. And you can taste the barbecue on this, and then you fry it. Yeah, no doubt. These wings are on fire. There's no escaping that. Yeah, it's got a nice seasoning to it as well, and you taste the barbecue when you're eating it. Come on. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about? Everyone, let's go now to the main event, which is literally the dino ribs. Everyone, this is about 1.5 pounds, I believe, of the beef dino ribs. Look at how tender that thing is in the middle there. And they cut it open in the middle for me, which is nice. Look at the big bone there. And then meat, everyone, on both sides. You cannot make this up. The burntness of this also looks spectacular. Like, what are we talking about right now? What are we talking about? Everyone, when you pull this up here, look at that. Woo, look at the fat in there. Yo, this is my joint right here. Yo, let's taste this one. Man, you could taste, it's definitely got the flavor in there with the barbecue in there. And it's nice and tender and it's juicy. And it doesn't taste chewy. Like, it tastes like it's supposed to taste it. And man, we got to try some sort of sauce on this to see if it adds a little bit more depth to it for certain. And everyone, I got to say, I like the burnt. I like how burnt it is too. Like, that gives it more of the flavor there, what you're looking for. Oh yeah, you throw this everyone on with the barbecue sauce. Ah, man, this thing is actually on fire. Yeah, this thing is rocking there. No doubt, it's rocking. It's definitely got the things that you're looking for. When you're looking for some barbecue there, and they're nice and meaty and beefy. This place is on the money. And it's right here in Westfield, everyone. This place is on the money. Everyone, I put my critique up here. But from what I have right now, everyone, I think this is a place that you have to go to. I don't know why there's not a lot of people here, but you have to go to this place, everyone, and tell me how you like what you think about this place. But I think this place is on the money, everyone. Those dino ribs right there, at least 8.5, I would say at least. And you throw some sauce on there, and it might splash it to a 9. And them burnt ribs right there, at least an 8.5, at least minimum. And that wing right there, at least a 9. Because I like that kind of texture. But most people might say it's dry. But for me, I actually like it. Man, I actually like that right there. But y'all, it's been a real time, y'all. Man, I'm actually going to come back to this place. I'm not even going to lie to y'all, everyone. If I'm looking for barbecue, I'm coming to this place, J.Bones Barbecue in Westfield. And I'm not even going to think about it. I'm not going to think twice about it because I know it's going to be good. All right, y'all. You heard it first. You can't say I didn't tell you so. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'll see y'all later.